Hey friends,
I'm Steve.
and I'm Angela.
And we are
Midlife Cruising. If this is your first time watching, welcome. And if you're a returning watcher, thank you so much. We live full-time on a residential cruise ship, and we share the lifestyle of living aboard and all things cruise ports.
Today is December 19th. Our count on the Villa Vie Odyssey is 229.
Over the last 3 days in Panama City, we had about 50 new residents join us, and we had about 20 disembark to go visit family or friends for Christmas and the holidays. So our current count is 229. And before you say, that's not enough to survive, keep in mind, the ebb and flow. We live here full time. So just like if everybody in your neighborhood, y'all come and go, the numbers go up and down. Way more than that residents exist. Way more rooms have sold. But that's just a count as of today. And
in today's episode, everything you've been waiting for. The 10 least things that we like living on the Villa Vie Odyssey.
Yes, it seems like everyone wants to know, what are the bad things? Why are you so positive? You must be getting paid by Villa Vie. So we're going to share our 10 least favorite things about living full-time on a cruise ship. Are you ready? Here we go.
The generators for the thrusters turn on about 7 a.m. Now, is that too early? Yes. For me.
For some people. I look at it as a great wake-up call. I'm usually up before 7, but he always teases that that's his wake-up call. So when we pull into a port, you know, we are so close to the thrusters, so we do get that little bit of like, wake up, rise and shine. We're in a new port. Thank goodness we're in most ports 2 or 3 days, because it only happens one time. Then we have a few days of letting him sleep past 7.
I like day 2 and 3.
Somebody sleeps till 8 sometimes, maybe later. So that's number 10, early morning arrivals.
All right, and number 9, the laundry machines are in another language. Now, granted, some of them have stickers and they're in English, but if you're using the set that hasn't been translated yet, it can get quite confusing, and it's not in a language that we know, Spanish, maybe Portuguese. I think it's in Norwegian or Finnish, and so I have to use the Google Lens there, or the stickers that are on the other machines that have been translated for us already. And they're high efficiency machines, so they work on really a different scale than what we're used to using in the United States.
I thought you were going to say the laundry room is shrinking our clothes. Maybe it's the buffet. We only have gone to the laundry room 3 times because they do our laundry here for us. But if you want to do it yourself, you can go. It's a free use system.
All my new t-shirts, you don't like them dyeing in our regular laundry?
Right. So, but they are a little complicated for whatever language they are. I was going to say German. He says Finnish. I don't know what they're in. But that's our number 9. That darn language on those high efficiency laundry machines. Hey, we're trying. You wanted 10 things. We're giving you 10 things. Number 8. There are no mints on my pillow every night.
Are you serious?
And what do you not like about the whole room thing?
No towel animals each night.
Okay, so they gave us a towel animal on day 1, but we kind of missed that part of cruising. You know, a little mint on my pillow. Okay, we're just teasing about that one. They do clean our rooms twice a week, which is more than enough when you live here full time, but we had to come up with 10, so we had to throw a few funny ones in there because believe it or not, we're loving this life. Okay, number 7. So number 7 is very legit. It's a very real concern. There is this amazing program called the Friends and Family Program. And of course, we want our one and only child to come aboard and visit us. So we had to submit a request. You know, we get our passport information, we submit the dates. The problem is they don't approve it until 60 days prior. So if we wanted to come, you know, March 1st, we don't find out till January 1st if that's been approved or not. for most likely they're going to approve it. It's just based on availability, and we did it a long time ago, so I would assume first come, first serve. But it's hard because you want to book flights and hotels and do whatever you need to do to prepare for that visit, but they just can't give us notice until 60 days ahead of time. So I don't like that. I want to know right now if she can come in 4 months.
And I want to plan her plane trips right now. Find the best bargain.
Yeah, that was number 7.
And number 6, can you believe we've got to go to boat drills once a month? This is outrageous.
Okay, so on a cruise ship, every time you start a new week or whatever, you have to go to the muster drill. We have to do it once a month. Okay, I think we're just getting silly here. Okay, so boat drills once a month is number 6. Okay, back to number 5, and this again is something I wish they would change or improve. I do not like the hours of the meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, I know it's not all about me, but I want to eat when I want to eat. And usually on a cruise, there's food all day long. I guess this is residential and they had to do what works best. But breakfast ends at 10, which I don't like. And lunch starts at 12, which I don't like. Because in the perfect world, I eat twice a day and breakfast is between 10 and 11. And then I eat dinner like at 5. And that's not possible because breakfast ends at 10. Lunch is from 12 to 2. And then dinner is from 6:30 to 8:30 or 9. All 3 of those drive me bonkers. Breakfast doesn't last long enough. Dinner's too late. So I know that's really a personal preference, but I would eat way less of their food if I didn't have to go 3 times a day, because I'm kind of forced, because I know if I had to eat early breakfast, I'm not going to make it all the way to 6:30 for dinner. So it forces me to go to lunch and blah, 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 blah. I just don't like the meal times. So I know early on we talked about how we would have to rush back from port to make it to lunch or buy food out, but they've changed that since then. So now there's like a sandwich section where you can grab a sandwich if you don't make it back in time. But I don't want that. I want them to accommodate my desires. Just kidding. I just wish breakfast lasted later, but more importantly, the biggest one is I wish dinner started earlier. And maybe in time when we get more people, they'll have to do that, expand the time. Like, I want dinner to start at 5. 6:30 seems so late to me. We go to bed at 8:30, so 6:30 is a late dinner for us. So I wish that was earlier.
Number 4, and this is real talk. And for somebody that likes to sleep in a little later, we are on deck 4, and we love the idea that there's a promenade all the way around. Which
we highlighted in our favorite 10 things a couple videos ago. We love the promenade goes all the way around.
And
However...
And the promenade is on deck 5, right above us. And so they have posted hours from 8 to 10 p.m. You can walk up there. But we have some folks on board that really like to walk earlier, and we can hear them, and they're kind of heavy walkers. And so we've contacted VVR and the front desk, and they're working on it, and they have posted it in our newsletter.
Yeah, it's in the newsletter several times, but some people don't read that, and some people choose not to follow it. But I don't know. Hey, you're waking us up. It's not very nice. So it's like I have to live on someone else's time. So it doesn't happen all the time. Once in a while someone's walking at 5:30. I called the desk services like 3 times that day. I'm like, this is not okay. And it's just a few people, because I can see somebody doing laps and I'll come in the room during the middle of the day and don't hear a thing. There's just a few people who are very heavy walkers, and of course it's a couple people who like to walk at 6 a.m. It's not okay. So that is kind of a big gripe for us. We wish maybe security would stand out there every morning, even if they did it for a week, or anytime we had a bunch of new people come aboard, and say, you know, or really just put it somewhere on a screen or a big sign, or put a sign across the door, please do not exercise before 8 a.m.
And I think the worst days are C days, and we're going to have a C day tomorrow, so we'll report back on this.
Yeah, and we have treadmills in the gym, so if you really need to walk before 8, use a treadmill. Okay, and number 3 is something that affects me. We have no alternative milks. If you look in my little refrigerator right now, you see some almond milk. So I really don't like regular milk. I want almond milk or coconut milk, and I thought that would be something they'd have. I keep teasing him. They probably have it in the back, and I've never asked for it. I don't know, because I know there's a lot of people, they're very accommodating with gluten intolerance, and we have people who
dietary restrictions.
Yeah, are allergic to things, and they're very accommodating, but I haven't seen any milks out like in the coffee station area.
And this was a discussion before we ever stepped foot on the cruise ship. So I know many residents, wanted that.
So we probably need to ask, but there's no alternative milk, and I've been buying my own almond milk, and I don't like it. Even Patty Jo got me some for my birthday. She got me almond milk because she knows my concern. So I would like an alternative milk in the buffet near the coffee machine. Thank you very much.
And number 2, there's no ice machines. Dispensers for us to be able to use. Now there is a bar, and the wait staff in the restaurant will fill any one that you want, but sometimes you just need to get your own. And whether that's in our water bottles or cups or drinks in the afternoon, and there are no dispensers. There are places for the dispensers. There are water hookups and electrical for them. I bet it's right around the corner.
Yeah. Okay, so I have ice, but I had to go to one of the bars and ask them to fill it, which they kindly do, but I feel like we need self-service ice.
You know what we could do is John and Melody have an ice maker in their room.
They won't mind us just knocking on the door going, "Hey, friends."
I bet they wouldn't.
Yeah, and maybe that's something on the future list. We just don't know. But I would sure like an ice maker. And our number one
drum roll
biggest complaint is
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. So they purchased Starlinks, they hooked them up, and it's just okay. The Wi-Fi is amazing in the business center area.
It is. It's amazing in some ports, and then some places it's tough.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's just where we are in the world. But it's really hard. I hear people talking about streaming Netflix. Oh, it's great in my room. And I'm like, but it's not in mine. Like, we can't like stream stuff. Like, we just get kicked off. So it's different all over the ship. And I hope that's something they work on.
Right.
But it's really hard to be a YouTuber and not have very good internet. Sometimes it might take 3 hours to upload a video. We try to do it. We set it to upload like in the middle of the night after people have gone to sleep. Sometimes we'll go and we'll sit in the business center to make it happen quicker.
Right.
It's just something that I think
if I'm really on the ball, I set it and let it go overnight, so it has all the time in the world. I know when we were just in Denver visiting our daughter, I uploaded one in a hotel, and it was like 6 minutes. It was so fast, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is fast.
Yeah. So it is Starlink. I think maybe they need to upgrade the package, to be honest. Otherwise, it just could be location, but these are things that I think in time, and we do know, we keep telling everyone, it's a startup. They're doing their best. They're doing what they can. So those are our top 10 concerns. I know so many people want us to complain. So there you have it. I hope you're happy. But you know, we love this lifestyle. We really, really do. And some people are like, oh, but this looks a little old. It's a 30-year-old ship, people. And you have to remember, we are not millionaires. We're a retired sheriff's deputy and a school teacher. We are so thrilled and honored to be able to live this lifestyle. It's just
so amazing.
It really is. It really is. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, we have an Amazon affiliate link in our description. Get your last minute gifts for Christmas, all the things for cruising, and our likes and games, and just go check out that Amazon link. And we have more rooms to show you. People flipped out on our last video. I had so many comments. I had to delete some of them because they were so ugly. How dare you promote Villa Vie? I'm like, okay, did they not watch the video? We have friends who have bought a room and they're leaving for a month or 2 months. and they want to rent out their room. So we're helping our friends rent out their room.
Because rooms seem to be a hot topic
Yeah.
for us, and everyone wants to see them. And remember, our maintenance fee never stops once you board the ship. So if they're gone for a month, they either lose their maintenance fee for that month, or they rent it out, and it's basically an even wash there.
Right, they still have to pay the maintenance fee if they get off the ship. So most people choose to rent them out. So we're going to continue helping our friends who want to rent. We filmed 2 more today, so we're going to keep doing that. I think every once in a while over on social media I'll show which rooms that we know of that are available for rent, because we're a community here and we like to help each other out. You can also go to Villa Vie Odyssey Rent, Sell, Share on Facebook. It's an open community. Residents can post, and then you can post if you want to rent, and owners can post what they're renting, and we'll keep posting here rooms that we know are available.
And a great thing about seeing this on our channel is that you know that I'm all about, being cautious and not being scammed. If you know that we show it, then it's a legit room for rent.
Yes, these are our friends and we're showing their rooms to you so you can come hang out with us. As always, thank you, super thanks, and coffees. We appreciate you guys.
Yes.
You are the heart and soul of our channel, and we appreciate
Thank
you
so
truly.
Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, all those things. We really appreciate it. Our channel is just done amazing.
Oh yeah, and we reached 15,000 subscribers. Woo woo! Are you part of that? Have you hit subscribe yet?
Hit subscribe.
Do it. It's free. We are at sea today, and the next few days we will be in Ecuador. We have 6 days in Ecuador. We have a 2-day, a 1-day, and then a 3-day in 3 different ports. We love Ecuador, so we're super excited. Then we head down to Peru, and we're going to Machu Picchu. Big bucket list for us, so we're super excited. Thanks for coming along. As always, we appreciate you. Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.
And we share all things living aboard a ship.
In today's episode, everything you've been waiting for. The tent, what is it?
I think we're just getting silly here. It's really no big deal. You know what's a big deal is you have some food right in your... Hold on, I gotta pick the... Ew. That's gonna be in the bloopers. That's gross. And our number one...
I was scratching my face.
And... Okay.